Hey everyone, Impulse here, coming to talk to you about Path of Exile. Yeah, that's right. I've been going to a lot of streams lately, and I've been telling people I've been playing Path of Exile, and they have no fucking idea what it is. And I asked them if they know what Diablo 3 is. Of course, everybody knows what Diablo 3 is. It's a fail crap game that, Blizzard came out with, but all those Blizz shit bucket fanboys just buy that game. But I'm going to take a little time to talk to you guys about Path of Exile, because people have been asking me, well, what is it? Why is it so great? And so that's what this video is for. And I'm gonna explain, little bit by little bit on why this game to me is the best. Okay, so we'll start from the beginning here. I'm gonna go to the login screen. Okay, so the first thing about this game is it's completely free to play. There's no pay to win. The only thing you could pay for literally is like an extra stash slot or a couple items or a little bit of variance to like your skins and whatever. But you know what? You'll probably buy them because you're going to enjoy this game, and that's just how that's going to work. There are this game has leagues, like ladder resets and everything. Right now there's 2 leagues. The Nemesis League for hardcore, and the Domination League, which is what I'm playing. So basically how it works is you're only allowed, because it's a free-to-play game, you'd buy character slots and everything, but they're not stingy with this. So like, for instance, if I created the max amount of characters for Domination League, when this league is over and I have 4 bag slots, 4 banks that have max characters, when this league is over, everything gets transferred over to standard, even the bank slots. So like, I'll have 4 bank slots that'll be added to my standard. However, they'll be remove only, but you probably won't need to remove anything from them anyway unless you're going to use it. So that's not even a big deal, and chances are they're going to be even full anyway. But besides that, you're probably going to be like me and you're going to start on the next league that they come out with, right? So there you go. On top of that, the characters slots, all your characters will get thrown straight into normal as well. So nothing happens there, Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the classes and why they don't matter. So, you got a Templar. Doesn't matter what he does. You got the Marauder. Warrior, monk, basically. And you got Bag Rogue. And you got the Scion, who is a little bit of everything. I haven't really been able to figure out what she is. Then you have, your Ranger, self-explanatory. Your Duelist should also be a little self-explanatory. And of course, the Witch should be self-explanatory. So anyway, we're going to go into the game. We're done with that a little bit. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about why I said the classes don't matter. Okay, this is your class passive tree. You can go anywhere you want. The only thing that a class really does for you is decide where you start in this magnificent tree here. Now, this leads to open-ended anything. Like you can make a Marauder be a caster. If you so chose, you could do it. Obviously not a recommended thing, so like you're not limited, but at the same time you kind of are, because you're gonna not want to play stupid. So this is the skill tree. Anyway, so now for the game though, the gems is what you get your spells. Like your spells that you get in the game, you find them throughout the game, right? So you pick them up, you get them through quest rewards, and you have all these different kinds, and you can use them for all the characters. But it gets even better than that. Like, let's say you can stack support gems on top of gems to give them added effects. And this makes every class that you could play unique, and every character different. Unless you go online, you get a build, you go cookie cutter. So, like, right now I'm playing a Spectral Throw, which is obviously probably a cookie cutter at the moment. Not the passive tree, I built that myself. However, everything else pretty standard, because that's basically how it worked. So let's show you guys what I mean.
I'm no dullard, but this one's got me beat.
See, like, can't even wear it now. I don't have 51 intel apparently. Don't know how I lost 50. I don't know how I lost the 51 int. Ah, curse on hit. Too strong. But now I can add it. Because I'll explain this to you guys. Okay, so like the helmet itself gives 20 int. So I didn't have 20 int until I could put it on, but I couldn't put it on because this requires the 51 int. So I had to take the gem out, put the helmet on, get the extra stacks, and then put curse on hit back into it. Now that's another thing. Curse on hit, that's another, modifier. So we're gonna go through here, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean by how you modify your spells and how you can basically make your own class and do whatever you want. You can make a fireball that shoots 3 projectiles, forks off everybody, and hits them all. So okay, here we go. This is standard spell, okay? And this would be my curse, And now I'll show you guys. Oh, first we'll talk about auras really quick. Auras just reserve your mana, so they never run out. The only thing you can do is lose your mana. Now, okay, here we go, and I'll show you guys this. Okay, so this is my regular spell, and this is the curse. Now, you can modify your spells. Oh, flasks regen, they can have special abilities, they can have added quality. Makes it totally better already than Diablo 3. Diablo 3, to me, was a complete failure, and everything that should have been Diablo 3 is this game, in my opinion. Okay, so now back onto the skills. Okay, so now we're going to add a modifier to my spectral throw. So now I added lesser multiples. Okay, so now I fire 3 of them. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I have 4 link, which means that I can link up to 4 spells together to coincide with each other as long as there's support. So we're going to use curse on hit. Now what curse on hit does is whenever I hit them with spectral throw, now my projectile weakness that I was using earlier will automatically proc with it. So this is how that's going to look. So basically you can just make shit melt. And that's what you want to do in this game. Just make stuff melt. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so curse on hit didn't work. I'm going to see if I can get it to proc at least once. There we go. See, it procced once. Okay. Now, anyway, on to the next thing we're going to talk about. On why this game is so great compared to Diablo 3. And why I think everybody should play it. Okay, so next thing is Portal Skulls and ID Scrolls are back. That makes it better. Now, you have gym slots and you have the link gyms, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory, like on what everything's going right now. But the game doesn't have a gold thing or anything. You're like, oh hey Mike, where's the gold currency? You don't have currency in this game. The currency is your item modifiers. So like, say let's look at my stash here real quick. So like, say you have a fusing, right? A fusing reforges links in the sockets. So like this right here, see how these two aren't connected? This could connect them or it could break everything. So it's just a toss-up. It's all luck, but this is the currency because this is how you make the best items. Throughout your currency, you would you could turn a normal item that's really high base level, like in Diablo, you find this white and you're like, man, this white's really good, but it sucks. Well, in this game, you can make that white good by adding a rare to it. Now, the currency in this game is kind of like Diablo 2's item and high runes. So, like, you got the high runes and you got items. Well, in this game, you have the currencies like Chaos, Exalted, Regal, stuff like that. And those are your currency for the game. So, like, just know that most people just trade Chaos. And what Chaos does is it takes a rare item and it reforges all the properties for it. Reforges all the magical properties. It's like you're getting a brand new rare on that item level. So the game is a little theory crafty, I'm not going to lie. But that's basically how that works. Okay, the next thing that we can talk about... Oh man, I'm losing my train of thought. Next thing we could talk about is, obviously, now that we've known about that, and you see about the spells and you've seen about the tree. Now you know that there's so many classes. You could build so many classes, and leveling in this game is just so fun because you can try anything, and most things are pretty effective, and if you have an idea, you can do it. The only downside to this game is it's a lot of forum reading, it's a lot of theory crafting, and it is a hard learning curve. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a long time to learn this game. It's a steep learning curve, but if you stick with it and you like the game, you'll love it. Now, your first character will never ever be good. Now, that's just if you don't read a guide and do that, but if you try to build it on yourself, it will never be good, and that's just because of the game's learning curve. So, recap, game's better than Diablo. It's basically Diablo 2 on steroids. Currency, high ruins, custom gems, you make your own spells basically. Game's updated all the time, completely free to play, gets updates, gets new content. What more could you ask for? The game's just spectacular in every way. Even the graphics aren't even that bad. The game has PvP, which everybody loves. This game is everything Diablo 3 should have been. And that's why I think everybody should play this. And you know what? The game even has guilds. Yeah, that's right. I got a guild right now. My guild, it's called Zillion OP. Because, But anyways, it says I don't need my wheelchair here. For those of you who know him, you know the story. I don't have to get into that. So that's just a little joke we got here. Not many members. We just started. But my buddy did put money in for, 3 guild stash tabs. So when you come into the game, you're new. You hit up me, just hit up Yo Spectral right here. It's my name. Be like, yo, dude, I'm new to the game. Send me a guild invite. I'll hook you up. I'll answer your questions, and we'll have a great time. You can enjoy the game. We'll have lots of fun. And that's how it is, And you can always watch me on Twitch. I do stream. My stream name, I'm going to type it right here for you guys if you're ever interested in just watching me or see how I play or talk to me to get some insight, You can always find me at www.twitch.tv/yoinpulse. But okay, that's all for me. That was basically just me, Path of Exile 101, on how to play and everything about this game in the basics. More advanced stuff. Game's really great, side quests, all that great stuff. But okay, one more thing. Game has, 3 difficulties. So you have your normal, your hell, and your inferno, basically, if you want to call it that way. Normal, nightmare, hell. There isn't another difficulty yet. They'll make one, I'm sure, though, because people are clearing this game pretty quick. But to level to 100 is really hard. So that's all from me. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a better understanding of this game, and maybe you'd want to try it out. Come check out the streams. Come look at No Life Krapparian. He's pretty big on this game. Everything he does is OP in this game, so you might enjoy him. Maybe get a little insight in the game. Enjoy it, play it. Take it as you will. But hey, you know what? It's a free to play game. What can you really lose if you don't like it, except a little bit of time and a little bit of disappointment? But there's no way you can be disappointed. All you got to do is try it out, and I urge you to try it. That's all. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm out.